להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון ולזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור של יום השבת טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר הסדר ואמונתך בלילות עלי אסוב עלי נבל עלי היגיון בכינור. מזמור של יום השבת טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון ולזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור של יום השבת טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון ולזמר לשמך עליון. ישמי אדוני בפועלך ונושא ידיה ארנן. מה גדלו מעשיך אדוני מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך. מזמור של יום השבת טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון ולזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור של יום השבת טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון ולזמר לשמך עליון.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai, Echad, Baruch Shem Kavod, Shem Kavod, Mahuto.
אני אדוני, אני אדוני, אני אדוני אלוהיהם.
Can you get live?
אני אדוני, אני
קוצמת עם בלי as evening falls, a night begins. I see so many of you turning and looking out of your windows. And just for once, it feels quite right for the words of Marge Piercy. A scarf trailing over the lilac sunset, fair weather clouds, Sirius, Uncinus, silk chiffon. Twilight softens the air, whispering, come, lie down with me. Untie the knots of the will. Loosen your clenched grip. Barren hills of bone. Here, no edges to hone. Only the palm fallen open as a rose, about to toss its petals. What you have made, what you have spoiled, let go. Let twilight empty the crowded rooms. Quiet the jostling colours to hues of swirling water, pearls of fog. This is the time for letting go, like a released balloon dwindling. Tilt your neck and let your face open to the sky, like a pond catching light, drinking the darkness. And so let us face upwards. Let us stand and as we light our candles for Shabbat to welcome in the Sabbath Eve. Whether you're in your home or whether you're in this sanctuary, we hope that this brings you tranquility and the opportunity for you to let go. Say together, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. Please be seated, and let us continue to welcome in the Sabbath angels. as well as welcoming in the Sabbath angels, and we have some wonderful angels in our sanctuary this evening. We also want to welcome in the bride as we find ourselves mystically wedded to a special time, a time when we feel connected through generations, connected through space, connected in ways we can let our imagination fly away with.
לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה, לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נשואה, סוף מעשה מחשבת תחילה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, כי בעורך ומאורי, אורי, שדברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה, בואי בשלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך, באמונתך בלילות. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני. נשמושי ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני.
It was Lamech, Noah's father, who named him. He said, "This one will provide us relief, Yinachamenu, from our work and from the toil of our hands, out of the very soil which the Eternal One placed under a curse." It seems very bizarre that the name Noah would be connected by his father to the word nachama, to comfort. Surely it would be far simpler to connect it with the root Noach, to rest. But that would be without understanding the beauty of the literature of the Torah. Because just a few verses later, we find that Noach found chen, favor, with the Eternal One, and humanity was given a second chance. Noach, nun chet, chen, chet nun, a beautiful literary mirror image to suggest that within each one of us we have the ability to find favor, not only with God, but with all of those around us, that we can create moments of tranquility, of beauty, of peace. May it be so within all of our small sanctuaries and households now, just as I can tell you, it is within this sanctuary, here in Northwood. Would you please rise?
Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam va'ed.
Please be seated. And in tranquility we read together. We praise you, Eternal One, our God, Sovereign of the universe, whose word brings on the evening, whose wisdom opens heaven's gates, whose understanding changes times and seasons, and whose will sets the stars in their courses in the sky. You make day and night, rolling light away from darkness, and darkness from light. You make day pass and bring on the night, and separate day from night. You rule the hosts of heaven. We praise you, O God, whose word makes evening full.
Ahavat olam beit Yisrael, Amcha rahavta, Amcha rahavta. Torah u'mitzvot ukimu mishpatim, otanu lemahadata. Akein Adonai Eloheinu b'shofteinu, kuleinu nasiach b'chukecha, v'nismach b'divrei toratecha, uv'mitzvotecha leolam va'ed. Ki hem hayenu ve'orech yameinu, uvahem negei yoman v'layla, yoman v'layla. V'achavat Yisrael. Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Would you please rise?
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kavod Mahuto Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kavod Mahuto Leolam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha. V'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi matzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha u'v'lechtecha v'derech u'v'shochbecha u'v'kumecha u'kshartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'vish arecha.
Ani Adonai, Ani Adonai, Ani Adonai Elohechem.
Ani Adonai, Ani Adonai, Ani Adonai Elohechem. Laman tizkaru v'hasitem et kol mitzvotai. V'hitem kedoshim le'Elohechem. Ani Adonai, Ani Adonai, Ani Adonai Elohechem. Ani Adonai, Ani Adonai, Ani Adonai Elohechem. Asher hotzeti etechem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'Elohim. Ani Adonai, Ani Adonai, Ani Adonai Elohechem. Ani Adonai, Ani Adonai, Ani Adonai Elohechem.
Please be seated. All this we hold to be true and sure. You alone, eternal one, are our God, and we are Israel, your people. You have freed us from oppressors and delivered us from tyrants. You led us out of Egypt, forever to serve you in freedom. When we witnessed your power, we praised your name and gave thanks. Willingly, we accepted your rule. Then, full of joy, we sang together.
Mi chamocha balim Adonai. Mi kamocha neda bakodesh. Nora tehilot. Osef ele, Osef
כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. השקיפנו אדוני, אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashtivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashtivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu לחיים, לחיים, לחיים. We praise you, O God. May your sheltering peace descend on us and all who dwell on earth. Would you please rise? Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanura, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol, v'Zocher Chastei Avot v'Imachot, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באחווה, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ve'ezrat Sarah. Source of all, your vital energy sustains our world, redeeming it from lifelessness. The wind blows and the rain falls, the sun shines and the dew descends. With love you sustain the living, with great compassion you embrace the dead in life. You are the support of the falling, the healing of the sick, and the release of the captive, keeping faith with those who sleep in the dust. Who is like you, source of all strength? Who is your equal, mighty author of life and death, planting the seeds of redemption? Trusting in you, we see life beyond death. Blessed are you, Almighty, embracing the dead within life. Kadosh atah v'norah shemecha, ve'ein lanu Eloah baladecha. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. Please be seated. Shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam, berit olam, beini u'bein b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat Shabbat vayinafash. Let's continue together. Our God and God of our ancestors, may our rest on this day be pleasing in your sight. Sanctify us by your commandments and make us loyal to your teaching. Satisfy us with your goodness, gladden us with your salvation, and purify our hearts that we may serve you in truth. In your gracious love, Eternal One, let the holiness of your Sabbath enter our hearts, and may all Israel who hallow your name be exalted by its peace. We praise you, O God, for the holiness of the Sabbath. We continue. Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu ba'amacha Yisrael, utefilatam b'hava tekabel, utekil ratzon tamid avodat Yisrael amecha. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otzecha levadecha b'yirah na'avod. Modim anachnu lach, she'atah hu Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu le'olam va'ed. Tzor chayenu magen ishenu, atah hu l'dor v'dor. Nodeh lecha u'nusaper tehilatecha, al chayenu hamasurim biyadecha, v'al niflotecha v'tovotecha. Richard. V'al mishmotenu hapograt lach, v'al nisecha shebechol yom imanu, v'al niflotecha v'tovotecha, shebechol eit erev v'voker v'tzochorayim. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha, u'lacha na'eh lochodot. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha, tasim le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha, tasim le'olam. Ki atah hu melech adon, lechol hashalom.
Shalom, Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. V'tov b'einecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael. B'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
Baruch atah Adonai, osei hashalom.
Yehiyu l'ratzon imrefi v'hegyon libi lefanecha. Adonai suri, Adonai suri. Say shalom, shalom bimromav, Huya say shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol bnei Adam. Huya say shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, amen. Say shalom, shalom bimromav, Huya say shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, amen.
And may our moments of Shabbat peace remain with us through this Shabbat this weekend and into the week ahead. Would you please rise for our concluding prayers? Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol, la'tei gdula liyotzeh bereshit, asher sam chelkenu liached et shemo, v'gor aleinu lahamlich malchuto. On this day, let us dedicate ourselves anew to the task that our ancestors tried in all their higher moments to fulfill, to bring nearer a time when all your children will understand that they are brothers and sisters, so that one in spirit and fellowship, they may be forever united before you. Then shall your sovereignty be established on earth, and the word of your prophet shall be fulfilled. Adonai, Melech Adonai, Malach Adonai, Yimloch le'olam va'ed. On this Shabbat, we remember those who died in recent days and those who died at this time of the year in years gone by. Elsie Fisher, the mother of Elaine Ellison. Harry Neil Ellis, the brother of Hilton. Marcus Mablin, the grandfather of Katie Bain, father of Graham. Rachel Shellim, the mother of Joy Jacob. Richard Field, the husband of Caroline, father of Rachel and Nicholas. Adelaide Schweitzer, mother of Caroline, and Anfield, sister-in-law of Caroline. We remember Sidney Shaffron, the father of Jackie Henning, and Sue Bidgham, the wife of George, a mother of Russell and Mark. May all that was dear and good in their lives endure always as a blessing and as a continual influence for good, as we say together, Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agalau v'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mavarach le'olam u'lalmei almaya, yibarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'a v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'tada v'talei v'talal shemei dekudesha b'richu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'neche mata, damiran ba'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min Shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru Amen. Osei shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol b'nei Adam, v'imru Amen. May great peace descend from heaven, and abundant life be granted to us, to all Israel, to all peoples, and to all those who mourn. And let us say, Amen. Please be seated. Thank you for all of those who are still posting names of those people who have died recently or in times before. May the Eternal One comfort you and all those who mourn. I'm without Rabbi Leah, as you may have noticed, so I'm not even really going to try and give notices because I'll forget something. Other than to say, please do join me tomorrow morning. Another quiet morning as far as I'm aware, so please feel free to come into the sanctuary as well. Everybody's welcome to come in and drop in whenever they want to now for services, and at the same time it does help us to lay out chairs and to make sure that everybody is comfortable and spaced out. If you did, let us know, but otherwise just come. I also would like to give a special shout out for Havdalah. We've moved the time back at this time of year to 5 p.m. It's an opportunity for people to come back together just for a few minutes, if you wish, for the beautiful ceremony of Havdalah, just to end in peace the Shabbat just as we have begun it, in peace. Although I have to tell you that I think a world record is probably 2.5 hours for people staying on and just chatting with each other on a Saturday evening, enjoying a drink together, maybe a bite to eat as well. So it is a very good place if you want some company on a Saturday evening to come together. I'd also just like to say before we conclude, a big thanks to Richard and to Aaron, and also to Rabbi Leah, who does so much work behind the scenes and before these services to make them as they are. And this evening, I was looking at Nellie as she was smiling, I think, at me. I saw her eyes sparkling, that's for sure, as through one of the songs she was enjoying Lydia's harmonies. It's so fantastic to have such beautiful singing and music. I just provide a little bit of foundation, but Lydia, thank you so much for beautifying our service. If you are a musician or a singer and would love to come in and sing or play with us, please do let us know at clergy@arksynagogue.org, because we always love to increase those who come in to beautify our sanctuary and our Shabbat. But for now, we're taking Lydia and Siggy back to youth camp, maybe some others as well. And Ella and Charlie, in the future, maybe this will be a song which you sing when you go to youth camps into the future. Things that led us around into this world and back into a sanctuary on a Friday evening to make music or just to be here in congregation and community within each other. Yad b'yad, echad im hasheni, am echad im lev echad, keinanu nadlik musuat olam, nadlik hakam echad, yad b'yad echad echad, keinanu nadlik, im ein kemach ein Torah, im ein Torah ein kemach, im ein kemach ein Torah, im ein Torah ein kemach. It can be you, it can be me, it can be all of the people all over the world, caring and sharing, hand in hand. It can be you, it can be me, it can be all of the people all over the world, caring and sharing, hand in hand. And if you're not swaying yet, I please do encourage you to do along with us. Yad b'yad, echad im hasheni, yad v'chad im lev echad, keinanu nadlik mezuat olam, nadlik hakam echad, yad b'yad echad echad, keinanu nadlik, im ein kemach ein Torah, im ein Torah ein kemach, im ein kemach ein Torah, im ein Torah ein kemach. It can be you, it can be me, it can be all of the people all over the world, caring and sharing, hand in hand. It can be you, it can be me, it can be all of the people all over the world, caring and sharing, hand in hand. Please rise. Mi sheshken et habayat hazeh. May the one who blessed us in this sanctuary, the one who blesses us in all of our sanctuaries, may it be in Lviv with our wonderful Teva Ark community, whether it be anywhere, near or far. Let us end this service hand in hand, celebrating the peace of this Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to all of you. We're going to make Kiddush where we are, and we've had a little bit of an Ark fail, in this Ark at least. Maybe they haven't in the Teva community in Lviv. It's so wonderful to be with you. If you haven't checked out Vanishka's, please put it in the chat there, Sasha, and a link to your amazing video that you've just created. Our friends in our twin community are just seriously amazing musicians. Lydia, you will love them. Nelly, they are just off the scale. And hopefully we'll have the opportunity to join them again in Lviv and to be able to sing and celebrate Shabbat with you. But please do put in the chat the links to your video. Mind you, it's probably a few hours later in Lviv at this time as well, isn't it? While we make Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu.
זיכרון למעשה בראשית, כי הוא יום תחילה למקרא הקודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים, כי באנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, בשבת קודשך, באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. Amen.
L'chaim to all of you. And I shouldn't give away my state secrets. It's a really flat cloth. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. So I do hope you've got some challah at home, and some of us are going to be going out to have a bit of pizza, so we can do our hamotzi over the pizza and pasta and whatever else we choose, and otherwise that we enjoy ourselves at home with our kiddush. Thank you so much to Sasha for posting an amazing video, so please go check it out. It's wonderful to be joined now with everybody on Zoom, in our Zoom kiddush room. We're going to say goodbye to our live stream now. Shabbat shalom to all of you, and may you have a peaceful Shabbat.